Hello everybody, my name is Morgan. I'm with Dream9 Design, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful cozy for your wine glass. If you have not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. It really does help my channel out so that I can put videos out for you guys. Please also hit that notification bell. So let's go ahead and jump into the materials needed and let's get started. Okay, so the materials that I'm using today is this cotton Lamia baby yarn. This Lamia baby cotton, there's 219 yards, but you will not need very much yarn. You can use any yarn of your choice. This is a 4-weight. You will also need a pair of scissors, a stitch marker, a tapestry needle, and I'm using a size G 4.25 millimeter hook and a glass for sizing. So let's go ahead and get started. So to begin, for my size, you will start with a slip knot. And if you're following along with me and for my size, go ahead and chain 26 chains and meet me back here. Okay, so here I have my 26 chains, and you just want to walk your way down to the other end, making sure that you are not twisted. And you want to join with a slip stitch into that first stitch there. Go ahead and make this one tight. Join with a slip stitch. And now we have connected. You simply want to make sure that you can squeeze this around the bottom. Now you don't want this too loose. So now that I have gone ahead and done my 26, let's move on to round 1. Okay, so now we are simply going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is going to count as a double crochet chain up 1. So now not back into that same stitch, but into the stitch next to it, we are going to work 2 more double crochet stitches into that space. But we'll do a double crochet. We're going to chain up 1, do 1 more double crochet back into that stitch. Okay. So now we have a double crochet, which is the chain up 4 here, but it's a double crochet chain 1, double crochet chain 1. So now we want to chain 2 stitches, just like that. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches, so not this one, not the next one, but into the 3rd stitch. We are going to work a single crochet into that stitch. Okay, now we're going to work a picot stitch, so we're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now into that stitch directly next to where you made your first single crochet, we're going to go ahead and place 1 more single crochet. Okay, so here's our picot stitch. So now we will chain up 2, 1, and 2. And now we're going to go ahead and make another open shell stitch. So we're going to skip 1 stitch, skip 2, and into the 3rd, we're going to work 1 double crochet, chain 1. We are then going to work another double crochet back into that same space, chain up 1, and work the 3rd and final double crochet back into that same space. Okay, just like this. Now what we want to do is continue to repeat this. So we're going to chain up 2, 1 and 2. We are going to skip this next stitch, skip the next stitch, and into the 3rd we are going to work a single crochet. So we're going to go ahead and work our picot stitch again. So there's our single crochet. Chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now into that next stitch, go ahead and place a single crochet. So not into the same space, but into the next space. Okay, so now we're going to chain up 2. We're going to skip 2, and into the 3rd we're going to work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet back into that same space, chain up 1, and do your final double crochet into that space for a total of 3. So now we're going to continue to repeat this. We will chain up 2, skip 2, not this one, and into the 3rd we'll work a single crochet, chain 3, into the next stitch we'll do a single crochet, then chain up 3 and continue to work your open shell and picot stitch, and I will meet you back at the beginning. Okay, so here I am. My last stitch was an open shell stitch, and as you see here, we have a few stitches left. Now what we want to do is we still want to chain up 2, and we are going to end by skipping these last stitches. Now into this first, you see our chain up 4. Into the middle of those 3 double crochets at the beginning, we are simply going to work a single crochet into the top of that 3rd stitch. So now we're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. And we are going to work a single crochet back into that same space, okay? So here's our picot, picket, picot, whatever. So now we want to place our stitch marker. This is going to be our first spot for this round too. Now at the beginning of each round it will change, and I will show you why. So go ahead and chain up 2, and here you see the next double crochet of our shell stitch and our chain 2. We're going to skip all of that completely, and we're going to work an open shell stitch into this chain 3 space of the picot of the previous row. So go ahead and in that space work a double crochet, chain up 1, double crochet, chain up 1, and do 1 more double crochet back into that space. So this is for row 2. Now we want to chain up 2, and into, you see here, we have our chain 3 space, or our chain 2 space. We're going to skip that. Here's our first double crochet, our second, and our third. Now into the top of the second double crochet in that cluster, we want to work a single crochet, chain up 3, because now we're making a picot into the top of that stitch, and we're going to single crochet back into that same space. Now as we have done previously, chain up 2, and into this picot we're going to work our open shell stitch. So the double crochet, chain up 1, double crochet, chain up 1. So we are going to continue to work this all the way around. On the top of the picot of the previous row, we're doing our open shell. In the open shell of the previous round, we are working a picot. So go ahead and do that all the way around. I'll meet you back at the beginning. Okay, so here I am back for round 3, and you see here's our previous chain 2 space, and here's our picot with our marker. So into that space, we're going to work our open shell. So do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet back into that space. So now we want to move up our stitch marker. If I can find it, there we go. So we want to move up our stitch marker, and we want to put that into the 3rd stitch of that cluster, because when we come back around for row 4, that's going to be the beginning of our round. So now we'll simply chain up 2, and into this stitch here, we will work our picot. So we want to continue to work this stitch pattern for a total of 8 rows. And when you are done with your 8 rows, meet me back here, or however much you need for the length for your glass. So go ahead and do that, and I will meet you back here. I will show you how to do the strap. Okay, so here I have gone ahead and done my 8 rows, and this is what it's looking like. Now into this picket stitch here, picket, whatever, we want to go ahead and single slip stitch into there. So now we want to make the neckband, so I'm going to chain up 100 chains. Go ahead and do that, and I will meet you back here. We will be attaching on the opposite side into the picot on the opposite side right here. So go ahead and do your chain, and I will meet you back here. Okay, so here I have my chain, and making sure it's not twisted on the opposite side, we want to go into the top of this shell stitch here. So that is where I'm going to be attaching. So go ahead, sorry guys, go ahead and attach with that slip stitch. Just like that. Now what we want to do is work back across our chain, so go ahead and turn that, and working all the way back across that chain, you're going to want to work a single crochet. So do one single crochet into each of your stitches, and I will meet you back at the end of my chains. All right, so I single crocheted all the way back across, and I'm going to slip stitch back into that first stitch. I'm going to chain up one, and I'm going to leave quite a bit of a tail to sew in. We're going to go ahead and pull that up. And there you go, guys. So go ahead, sew in your ends, and that is all you need to do. So let's go ahead and make sure that it fits. Go ahead and slip it through that way. Pull it up around your cup. And there you go. So just make sure that you go ahead and sew in your ends, and that is it, you guys. Very simple, easy to make, and it is gorgeous. It just adds that little bit of extra to your cup. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notified when I release new tutorials and videos.